section, and you're gonna also have a back left section. And then lastly, you're gonna have a mohawk section, which is gonna live from your frontal towards your apex. This is what it looks like. We all can see. All right, so we have our awesome hair art mannequin sectioned out. Thank you once again to Hair Art International Incorporated for providing the wonderful mannequins that I use in my videos. So everything is sectioned out. The proctor will read the script twice. At the end of the second reading, they will instruct you to begin. At that point, you will have 10 minutes to complete your predisposition and 24-hour patch test and your strand test. So at the point that they tell you you may begin, you will sanitize your hands. Gloves on. And you will move right into your predisposition and strand test. Gloves can be a little tricky when you use the hand sanitizer because the surface of your hands are still wet. So I would recommend probably going up a size in gloves so you won't have this trouble that you see me with here. At this point, as I said, they're going to instruct you to begin. You have your gloves on and you go right into your technique. So for predisposition, we're going to remove protective cream. We're going to remove our protective cream and apply the protective cream around the perimeter of the head. So I'm going to take my Q-tip. I'm going to remove the contents of my product there. And then I'm going to begin, to apply my protective cream. So we're applying it around the perimeter as such. To the back of the ear on the left side. So what happens if you run out of product on your Q-tip? You have another side to your Q-tip. So you're not double dipping because you're not using the same side. So you can go in and remove more product. And then remember, in your practical exam, you want to cap everything once you're finished using. So I'm going to continue to apply my protective cream. Back left section, perimeter to the top of the ear. Where does this belong? Once again, we're going to discard this into trash. All right, from that point, we're going to go in to our color or hair color product, which is going to be this one here. And remember, all of your chemicals have to be different colors so that the proctors can actually see your application. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with our hair color because we're doing a predisposition. What is a predisposition? What are we doing or what is its purpose? It is to prepare the hair for your permanent color application. Now, in prepping, and I see that my hair is coming loose in my back section, so I'm going to secure it once more. And if this should happen in your practical exam, this is exactly what you should do. So what we're going to do for our predisposition, we've already applied our protective cream around the perimeter. Now we're going to prepare the area as to where we're going to place our predisposition test. For a mannequin, you know it's going to go behind the ear or right behind that earlobe area. They don't have an elbow, so we can't place it here, but this is another area if you were actually doing a predisposition or a patch test on a human being. But we're on the mannequin, so we're just going to take it and we're going to apply it right behind the earlobe. But before that, we need to prep the area. So this is our skin cleanser. We're gonna open up the skin cleanser. Remove the product. Cap it. And where does this go? Trash, because we no longer need it. So we're gonna take our Q-tip, we're gonna apply our skin cleanser on the outside border of where we placed our protective cream. Trash. Then we're going to take our cotton round, pat it dry. Trash, because we can't use that again, it's a single-use item. And then we're going to proceed to close up the skin cleanser. And where will this go? Because we're done with it. Yes, trash. So now from this point, we're going to use our hair color, our simulated hair color product. And we're going to remove with our Q-tip the hair color product, because remember, for a predisposition, what are we testing? We're testing for a permanent color application to make sure there's no adverse reaction or any breakouts or anything, any irritation. So we're going to take the Q-tip with the product on it, the hair color product simulated, and we're just going to dab it right behind the earlobe, like so. This is going where? Yes, trash. So now you can see your predisposition. Push her up a little bit so we can all see. Woo! Okay. Here we go. And you can see your predisposition. All right. From this point, you're going to move right into your strand test. So your strand test is going to be, once again, you're testing to make sure you understand how the hair is going to process. And this is a new service, so what are we going to do? We're going to remove these gloves. They go to trash. Sanitize my hands. And place on my second pair of gloves. So you have to have probably about 5 or 6 pairs of gloves. I would say actually 6 to 7 pairs of gloves. You always want to have extra in the event that you drop anything, that you can continue on with the exam. But you want to pick anything that falls, you want to pick it up, place it in its bag that it needs to go in, sanitize your hands, and then continue. They don't stop the time for you. So at this point, gloves are on. We're going to now go into our front right section. Place the clip here. All righty. So we're going to actually carve out a 1/4 inch subsection. And 1/4 inches should be the width or the diameter of a pencil eraser. So that's how you know. We have now carved out our 1/4 inch section. And we're going to go in and we're going to open up our product, our hair color product first. We're going to take our foil, position it, and turn it so you can see, position it. We're going to take our product, and we're going to apply the product from the base all the way through to the ends. And as I said, the proctor will be standing with you for this. brush though once you finish? Yes, items to be disinfected. Drop it. You're going to, at this point, close your foil. Such. Fold up. Over. And over. And this is what it should look like. Okay? After you have completed applying the product to your strands, you're going to now take your paper towel. And I would suggest or recommend that you have more than one paper towel. Just in the event as you remove the product, if you still see product after you did your initial removing or spraying down, then you can go ahead and spray down and remove the remainder. Because they don't want to see any product left on the hair. So I'm going to, not like that. I'm going to place I'm going to turn her slightly towards me. I'm going to place my paper towel up underneath. Slide my foil, over my foil. Slide it out. Where does the foil go? It's used trash. I'm going to spray, spray, spray. And wipe until all of the product is free from the hair. So I still see a little more product, so spray, 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 just a little bit there. So there's no more product. And that will be your strand test. So at this point, we're going to do what? We're going to discard the paper towel to the trash. We're going to cap our hair color product. We're not going to discard this because guess what? We still have to do the color retouch. So we're going to place that back here. Gloves come off. Trash. Sanitize hands. And wait for further instructions to move on to core domain number 7. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you so much. See you soon.